Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews, and today we have, yes, even more news. We've got a few new things that have just come out since yesterday, so we get another news video today, which is very exciting. First of all, we've got a better look at the upcoming Prime 1 1/38th scale male Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I think the figure looks really good. It's hard to see how nice the paint apps are, I think, from the images, because they always give you these very stylized images, and even when it's just a straight up shot of the figure without any kind of a cool, backdrop or anything in it, I feel like it is still hard to really see how good the paint schemes and paint apps look, but for the most part, I think it looks really good, and of course, the sculpt is spot on. I don't see how they could really mess this one up too much, as Prime 1 often kind of like jumbles the paint schemes, I think, for their dinosaurs, but this one I feel like should be okay, hopefully. But it looks really nice. The one thing that I'm not a fan of, though, is the fact that it's meant to be the Jurassic Park 3 Tyrannosaurus, where I think it better represents the Lost World Jurassic Park version, especially with the injuries in the face, but I mean, whatever, it's their choice to make it the JP3 version. Regardless, it's still a really, really nice looking figure, and definitely one that I will, without question, be getting my hands on. We also have confirmation from Wild Past as far as what the sauropod species will be in their upcoming Kickstarter. It is going to be a Rapetosaurus, and it looks really good from what we have here that we are being shown again from Wild Past. The sculpt looks great, it is very highly detailed, and it's just generally an awesome sauropod species that you just don't see get models very often. In fact, the only one that I know of would be the Passion Charger version, so having one from Wild Past will definitely be very exciting for me. Definitely excited to see more from this, again, upcoming Kickstarter from Wild Past, and hopefully everybody can take part in that and help to get it funded when it does officially begin. Also, as far as Nanmu goes, they had recently shown off their Kong. We have a full reveal for it, and it looks really cool. We've got a very neat looking pose overall, showing the ferocity of Kong as well as the very strong appearance, but it looks really nice. I definitely am excited to see this one once they add some paint apps to it so we can get a look at the painted prototype and everything. And again, I believe there is potentially an articulated version coming from Nanmu as well at some point in the future. Then, when it comes to a company we haven't heard from in quite some time, iToy has unveiled a new museum collection model, which is a pair of Dilophosaurs, Jurassic Park style Dilophosaurus, kind of battling it out, which I think is really neat. But the only problem when it comes to the museum collection with iToy, which seems to be what they mostly focus on nowadays, is they're usually larger resin models, which causes the prices to be a lot higher than, like their normal standard figures were. Like if you take the Carnotaurus model they had released a few years back into consideration, that was very expensive. So I don't know what the price point will be for this one. I would love to add this to my collection, but it'll just depend, I think, on the price. However, the sculpt and paint jobs of both are awesome on this. Also, I have to give a huge shout out and a thank you to Plush Boy Q for this information, but it appears as though the Captivz line has a new round of hatchlings out, and not only that, they have Epic Evolution hatchlings out. So it is pretty cool to see that they continue to kind of follow along with Mattel and the, lines that they release, as they recently had a Dino Trackers line out prior to this, which unfortunately us here in the United States we're never going to get. I don't know if you guys had seen the review that I had put up for the last JP 30th anniversary Velociraptor, but I was recently told by Toy Monster International that the Dino Trackers Captivz line is going to be an Australia exclusive. Now, I think if maybe we all message them and ask them about it, maybe they can change their minds and we can get it here in the United States and everywhere else in the world, but as of right now, I don't think we're going to be getting those unless something changed to that I have not heard. But again, we have these, and I don't know where exactly these were found. I don't know much as far as the image goes when it comes to any information relating to it, but it does look pretty cool to have some new Captivz, again, hatchlings, even though it looks like they might all be the same sculpts, just now color changing, apparently. And then when it comes to Mattel, and also, again, a thank you goes out to Plush Boy Q for this, And it may not be something most people are excited about, but it appears as though we've got more Fierce Changers showing up. Some brand new species showing up for the Fierce Changers in store. He had recently found these. And again, they're probably some of the worst Mattel Jurassic World figures that we've ever seen, in my opinion. I know some people do like them. I'm not a big fan of them, but it is cool to see some new species being included, and because I am the way I am, once I do officially see these in store, I'll probably pick them up. Also, I want to give a thank you to Collect Jurassic for this information and these images, but we now have a better look at the Crushivores, and they absolutely are very much so Snap Squad style figures. They just look a little bit smaller. As you kind of run through the images, you can kind of see what they look like, the gimmicks that you have going on for them and everything. Not something I'm super hyped about, but it is pretty cool to at least see the Snap Squads kind of make a comeback, even if they aren't technically the Snap Squads. They pretty much are at the same time. So it's still pretty neat to actually at least get a full reveal for these, and I'll have to wait until I do see some in store to pick them up and see if they're, again, a line that I'm going to pursue further. And the final thing is again from Mattel, and again thanks to Collect Jurassic, but this is actually something that I had already known, but I was waiting just for the official confirmation that I can actually, mention it. But we will be getting a Super Colossal Allosaurus. That is the next figure to hit the Super Colossal line. I know we're all waiting for that Spinosaurus, maybe someday, but the Allosaurus is the next one to get that treatment, and I personally am really excited about that because I love Allosaurus, and a Super Colossal version is definitely going to be really fun. So in the comments section, as always, let me know what you guys think of all of this, and also like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.